G'day lovely people and welcome back to Anglais Les Dos with anglais.re. I'm Jazz, your grammar queen, and today we're looking at forming questions. So how do I form a simple question? With questions, we normally put the subject after the auxiliary. For example, we will have rougail saucisse tonight. This is an affirmative sentence which is formed subject plus auxiliary plus verb plus complement. Will we have a rougail saucisse tonight? This is an easy question which is formed auxiliary, subject plus verb plus complement. Remember that with the present simple and the past simple, when we use the verb be, it replaces the auxiliary. So we say, are you hungry? And definitely not, do you are hungry. Is she at home? And definitely not, do she is at home. What are the auxiliary? I'm sure you're asking yourself that question. The auxiliaries for the present simple are do and does. For example, does Sophia like the beach? Or another example, do you have a minute? I, you, we, they use do, and he, she, it use does. The auxiliary for the past simple is did. For example, did you go to Silaros last week? Or did I tell you about Bob? So now we're going to look at when we do not use do, does, or did for questions. When your questions is about finding the subject, we do not use do, does, or did. Have a look at these questions. Who called last night? And not who did call last night. What happened at breakfast? And definitely not what did happen at breakfast. Another example, how many people came to the restaurant? And definitely not how many people did come to the restaurant, etc. Another example, which bus arrives at 9? And definitely not which bus does arrive at 9. Do note that auxiliary do, does, did are not needed when using to find the subject. Now we're going to look at how we position prepositions. Prepositions are placed after the verb or after the subject if the verb is to be. Have a look at these examples. What was the walk like? Like follows right after the verb to walk. Which dish did you ask for? For follows right after the verb to ask. Another example is where is he from? In this sentence, the verb is to be. So from follows right after the subject he. But more formally, you can use preposition plus whom. Who would you like to speak to? Becomes with whom would you like to speak? Another example, who are you referring to? Becomes to whom are you referring? So how do we use negative questions? So here are a few examples of negative questions. Didn't you say you were French? Don't you have work to do? Doesn't she look nice? So negative questions are used to show surprise or when we expect the listener to agree with the question. For example, don't you want rougail saucisse? It's delicious. Meaning, I'm surprised that you don't want it. Haven't we been here before? I'm sure we've been here before and I'm sure you remember. Be careful though, when responding to negative questions, you want to be polite. Didn't you say you were French? The answer no means no, I didn't. Or the answer yes means yes, I did. Don't you want curry poulet? The answer no means no, I don't. And the answer yes means yes, I do. Well, that's all for today, guys. Please let us know if you have any questions and please do check out our other useful tools that are available for you on anglais.re. Thanks for watching and catch you next week. Bye. I'm Jazz, your... And definitely... Do not... when using... To keep improving your English, we're on